Hello, my peeps. Darren here. Just figured I would put an update on here for John Denver's leaving on jet plane. I was looking over my old one for my practice strumming, and I have decided that I'm just going to go over it again because I don't even play it the same way anymore. That was when I first started about 2 years ago, year and a half ago, somewhere like that. And I have gone into the finger style, so more. I've gone into finger style as I've gone along Justin's course, and I am practicing this one for one of my finger style songs. Got it from. Anyways, so I think I would update it. And as everyone knows, or not everybody knows, but I am trying to become a guitar teacher as well. So I'm going to explain a couple of things as I go along. Not crazy stuff, because this is going to be more of a practice session. What I do now for my practice sessions, once I got by my first couple of years, I guess, I've been doing it for longer than that, much longer, 20 years plus on and off. Long story, but really got into it over the last 2.5, going on 3 years. Found Justin guitar and really excelled from that point on. Found a good teacher, and that's one of the big things. Get yourself a good teacher, a good, strong foundation. Your rhythm is king. Rhythm is king. That is so important. Oh, and practice makes perfect. So practice perfectly, because that makes permanent. Yeah, practice makes permanent. So practice perfectly, because it makes it permanent. Anyway, I'm not saying exactly like my instructor Justin says, but nonetheless, it's the basic idea. So anyways, I decided to go with that, and I'm going to do Leaving on a Jet Plane. I should also mention too that it's a very suited name for me, and I'm going to be changing it to here on my Facebook when this video is uploaded. Gypsy-D is what I'm going to be going by. It's my whole instructor thing. I have a whole idea. And Gypsy-D, if you knew me at all, is the says it. It just says it. Anyway, so and my YouTube channel is going to be Darren Bergeron with the little hyphens Gypsy-D. That's where we're sticking with that one. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So anyways, for Leaving on a Jet Plane now, I'm doing the picking style. So I'm even using a pick. Take that and put that down there somewhere, because I don't even need it. Okay. So anyways, and what I'm doing is now when I first started off, I was doing the finger pattern, and just regular finger pattern, 6/8 finger pattern, maybe you probably don't know, but your first thumb actually plays your 6th, 5th, and 4th strings, your E, A, D. A good neumatic to remember your string names is Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. That's your string names. E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. Of course, another one coming back up, but first you learn that. I don't want to get too much into it. And string 6 is your top, string 1 is your bottom, treble, bass. Treble is string 1, then string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, string 6. Okay, and first thing you always do, obviously, is tune your guitar. Everybody should absolutely get a tuner. Now, there are several methods to do your tuning, but she's off quite a bit today. But your tuner is definitely the option you want to go for. Especially at the beginning, you can do your harmonic tunings, and there's the one where you go to the 5th fret, but start off with go with your basic tuner. That's what you want. That's what you're going to look for. That more than a few teachers will tell you that. And your final motion before you're done your tuning should always be tightening the string. Never go down to your note. So if you're going from an E or an F to an E note, say, you wouldn't go from your F down to your E. You would go from, before that would actually be D sharp. You have to know your note circle in order to understand that. If you notice, it's E to F, and that's another thing altogether again. But anyway, so you go D sharp, or E flat. Both mean the same note and harmonic equivalent. In theory, doesn't matter right now. But the important part is that you want to tune up for your final adjustment for tuning. That's important. So let's just go through all this right quick. E, A, oh, we're a little high, let's bring it down, and we bring it back up slowly, very slowly, bit by bit. And when we're doing it, we're using our thumb, and as I'm doing it, I'm taking my thumb, and after I'm done, I'm just kind of letting it place down on the other string when I'm doing it, and that kind of avoids any other vibration, so you can get a better one. And if you can really do it, you can actually, I'm not that good yet. You can actually mute that, but I don't usually worry about that. Anyways, so A, we bring it up. Once again, we go to their third string, or fourth string. And that's a D, but we're a little high, so I'm going to bring it down. Once again, I'm just doing it mildly to moderately. And as I'm doing it, like I said, pluck, and I just kind of rest my finger on the other string underneath. Try to avoid as much string vibration of the other stuff as I can. G. Once again, I'm high, so I'll bring it down, bring it back up little by little. I'll get it back in that spot. Wow, she's really off. There she is, G. And my fifth string, or my second string, which is B. B string. Oh, that's way high too. Like I said, you always want to bring it down and bring it up. There she goes, E. Here's my next one. Oh, high. There we go. And we got things in tune. Good to go. All right. On to the next part. So what I will do, especially since this is an actual practice session, I have my papers with me in front of me, how I'm going to do it, my finger style, my intros, how I do my finger styles all written down. Then I also have my chord structure. I don't know if you guys can really see that, where I have my verses, my chorus, word to play. And I find that for me, sometimes without the lyrics, so I can keep my rhythm, and as long as I have my rhythm, I go my chords. I don't need to see the words, and the words I add afterwards anyways. Once I have my rhythm, I'd rather play rhythm anyhow myself. Have a singer for me. That's fantastical. Anyways, and of course, I have my lyrics all in my thing, and I have my songbook down here, which is actually my Bible. It's more than a songbook. It's my songs I want to work on, my chords, my blues stuff, my theory stuff. It's all in one binder. This is my Bible. Now I have another smaller one where I have other notes, but that's a totally different story. That's live lessons on Justin guitar again. However, I am going to put this on my timer because I work this in blocks. Now usually I do it in 5-minute blocks, but I'm going to do it in 2-minute blocks just to try to make this go a little bit smoother and quicker. So the first thing I'll do is especially if you're a beginner or you're learning a new song. You want to learn your chords. You have some of your chords down, and a lot of the time it's your transitionals from one chord to another that makes life a little bit more difficult, especially without looking at it, and take some practice. So what I do is, especially once you pass your grade 1 in this Justin guitar course, I adapted my own way of doing my practice through live sessions with Live and Leave Me Batten, I'm sorry, Richard Coles. They're all excellent teachers that I have learned from on Justin Guitar. Can't say enough about them. Fantastic fellas. Anyways, so now what I'll do is, I know that for Leo and I, Jet playing the original one is G, C, and D, and it's a finger picking style, so you have to practice a little bit of everything. So I'll start off with the chords, and I know that my chords, and for me, I already know my chords. I can pretty much hit those. When I want to. So I'll do my soft touch practice for my G chord and C chord, which is just basically going and trying to find the right spot just to where it's at. So that's what I'm going to do right now. For 2 minutes, I'm going to start that. So what I'll do is, and I want to do it perfectly, so I'll actually look and I'll make sure my fingers are in the exact perfect spot. And I'll say, okay, now, how much pressure do I need? I'm going to go to it, almost buzzes. There's that buzz. You don't need much pressure there, she goes. Those ones I don't need, so we'll go on the bottom one, we'll go same thing. I'll make sure I have it. I go to my C, I'm going to try to do my C without looking at all. I'm just going to really feel for those frets. Okay, I think my fingers are in the right spot. That feels really good right there. There's my strings below, so I got 2 down there. Yeah, we're good. That one, maybe just one. It is just one. Okay, so we're good. I think that's what it is. I want to check them. Look at my fingers. Oh, yeah, very good. Then I'm going to slowly go by and see how much pressure I need to get that. Listen for that buzz. I'll do the same thing again to the D, because the D is the other one that I need. So let's see here. I'm going to find my finger and place them. I'm going to look, because this is where the stage I'm at right now, where I'm trying to really focus in on where that is and where my fingers are. And then I'll just go through my chords again. Oh, there's my chord now. See, usually I would be a lot longer. So I'll do the same thing again from a D and move on. Alright. Dismiss you. We'll have to restart you anyhow. Alright, so that's first step. And then once I do my chords, I do my strumming pattern. Now I know for this one, and you start off like crazy slow, in because it's not a normal strumming pattern, not a normal picking pattern, I should say, as you would have for, House of the Rising Sun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your beginning step, and that's just using your top thumb, top 3 strings, kind of all that. And your fingers 1, 2, and 3 are on your strings 4, 5, and 6, and you're using those fingers all the time. Real quick, what happens there. So on this one, what I'm doing is my dot finger is hitting my high or low E six string on my G chord, and then my finger 1 is going to play afterwards. So it's thumb, finger 1, and then my thumb got to come down 2 strings down to here, and then thumb 1 again, or finger 2. So it's thumb, finger 1, thumb, finger 2, thumb, finger 1, thumb, finger 2. And that's on your E, and then it's on your G, and back to your D for string 1, and then back down to your B, and the same thing over again. I hope I said those right. Anyways, so that's what you're doing. You're doing your thumb first on your 6th string, then it's your 4th string, then it's your 3rd string, 4th string, 2nd string, 6th, 5th, 4th, 2nd. So thumb, finger 1, thumb, finger 2. You have to do that over and over again. Real quick, and that's the same thing for your C. The only difference is you're moving your thumb down 1 because you got to have your bass note. Obviously on your G, it's your E, and on the C, it's your A. Your A string, that is 5th string, A string. So when you're doing that one, it's the same thing. Only going thumb, finger 1, thumb, finger 2. So your thumb is now on your 4th string. Your fingers 1, 2, and 3 are still on your bottom 3 strings, your string 1, 2, and 3. So we're doing thumb on your E, first finger. You just drop down 1 string, thumb, finger 2, thumb, finger 1, thumb, finger 2. And your D chord's a little trickier because it depends on which way you want to go. You can go either with your finger this way, thumb. But the problem with that is that you have to switch up. It's not your finger 1 anymore, it's your finger 2 now. So it gets a little tricky to switch up, I find. But 1, thumb, 3 is thumb, finger 2. I'm going to drop down thumb, finger 3. It's the same pattern, just down 1. So I find for me, instead of going from my C to thumb, finger 1, thumb, finger 2, I actually drop my whole hand down just that little bit. And my finger 1 and finger 2 are now on strings 2, string 2, and string 1. So now I can just take my thumb and alternate from the bass down to the bottom one. Thumb 1, thumb 2. It sounds different when I have the chord down. Thumb 1, thumb 2. Alright, that's a real basic thing. So what I'll do is, so I know that I did that right quick. And this is kind of like, practicing, teaching at the same time. Maybe you'll learn a couple of things. Maybe I explained it wrong. Let me know. That's fine. Alright, so what I do is, on that, and like I said, usually it's 5-minute blocks, but I'm going for 2-minute blocks. And a lot of times I will put it on with my metronome as well, so I can get a good feel of the rhythm and practice that rhythm. Now, if I'm doing it too fast at first, I couldn't do it. I have to do it slow. But right now, I feel pretty confident I can do it this speed. So. should mention that as I'm doing this, I'm trying to get that accent up. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 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 2 and 3. That's up there. Alright, so, and that's where I go from that. And then from that, I will go to my song. And for me, that means going to YouTube or Spotify or your favorite one you go to. I just so happen to go to YouTube all the time. It's the platform I use a lot for music. So, and I have it all saved on there, so it doesn't take me long to get it up. Alright, so we'll go leaving on a jet plane. Now, this time, I'm going to remember to turn on my freaking amp. All my bags and packs ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. The dawn is breaking early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's looking for it. Already I'm so lonesome right behind. So kiss me and
And that's how I would do my song practice session. One session practice to my song. I would actually, after that, I would actually do another song. Beyond that, I would actually stop. I would do it without the song at all and well metronome. Do the song again, possibly do it again, or play the song again 2-3 times. Then I move on to a next song or a next section or just fooling around. Anyway, that's it for this one. Gypsy-D out. Later all.